Hello, my name is Doyle, and welcome to Derpy Mangas. Today we'll be reviewing Tokyo Manji Revengers. Tags: action, drama, romance, delinquent life, shonen. Summary: Guy gets isekai'd into the past. Guy swears to redo his life and save his ex-girlfriend from dying in the future. Violence ensues. Starring Punching Bag Kung, Retarded Balls of Steel Chan, One Kick Man, Trash Unit Clearer, Trash Unit Team, Best Waifu Kung, Best Oni-chan, Zaraki Kenpachi, a bat, a steel pipe, a knife, a deagle, and much more. Plot: 4 out of 5. MC finds out his childhood girlfriend dies in a crossfire between gang fights. Later he finds himself isekai'd into the past. He then swears to become the top delinquent of the Tokyo Manji gang, to prevent the crossfire that resulted in his waifu's death. Basically, it's erased with shonen and mystery vibes. The manga follows a shonen arc format. Basically, MC goes into the past, changes it, goes back to the future, and finds it worse off than it used to be. Rinse and repeat. Characters: 3 out of 5. Initially, the characters appear to be generic delinquents. As we read on, we slowly find out more about the characters, as well as how they develop as the story moves on. Being 15-year-old delinquents, most characters have a rough background, which makes their sense of loyalty and brotherhood run deep within their factions. Characters who don't share their loyalty or brotherhood rely on their strength, manipulation, or obsession. One of such character was Taiju Shiba, a villain who abused his siblings in the name of family and strength, only to discover that violence isn't everything. Personally, my favorite arc. Art: 3 out of 5. The art style sits somewhere in between comical and realism. The first few chapters, the art really hits the uncanny valley where the characters look realistic but somewhat strange. Later, the art style moves towards the comical side but still using good details. Also, all characters are very unique in their design. Considering the sheer amount of characters, this is quite impressive. Action: 2 out of 5. Now, this is a shonen without superpowers besides time traveling. The action is mostly punches, kicks, weapons, etc., and the power level is quite vague. However, what makes the action intense would be the context behind it, which would lead us to drama: 5 out of 5. In my opinion, the drama would be one of the best parts of this manga. Brotherhood, underdog pressure, defending your nakamas, all the delicious shonen vibes you would want in these mangas. Romance: 1 out of 5. Among all the violence and intensity, every so often we get a wholesome moment from the ships. It's a good contrast. The romance itself is quite stationary, however. The main girl herself doesn't really fulfill a role besides being the motive. Also, there isn't much ships outside of the main pairings. The manga focuses more on bromance and family than relationships. 15-year-olds driving bikes without license: 5 out of 5. 15-year-olds talking about committing murder: 5 out of 5. 15-year-old yaoi vibes: 2 out of 5. Overall, another recommendation from an anon. Thank you. Tokyo Manji Revengers, an interesting shonen with time traveling, mystery, and delinquency. Although lacking in the usual bankais and gia secondos, the shonen element of standing ground against a greater enemy and an impossible quest is quite nostalgic.
I'm a Scatman.